10 players enter a game. Each week they will compete in 2 challenges to earn diamonds for a group pot. But one of these players is the Mole, a saboteur working for me, whose job it is to covertly fail at challenges, so the diamonds go into the Mole's pot. Every episode, after they compete in 2 challenges, the players will take a quiz with questions about the Mole and how the Mole did at that episode's challenges. The player who scores the lowest on the quiz will be eliminated from the game, a victim of the Mole. The game is simple. Complete challenges, earn diamonds, and figure out the most important question. Who is the Mole? Is it Matt, a 15-year-old lifeguard from the UK? Affleck the Duck, an 18-year-old vexillologist from the USA? Cosmic Cortex, an 18-year-old master dark mage from the UK? Flames, a 31-year-old student from the USA? George the Jedi, a 20-year-old glass artist apprentice from the USA? Lopai, a 13-year-old professional salt collector from the UK? Mr. Craftman, a 20-year-old broke student from Scotland? PT, a 26-year-old math teacher from the USA? Stigman, a 16-year-old hacker from the UK? Flying Angel, an 18-year-old guardian angel from the USA? All right, players, welcome to the finale. In front of you, you see the Mole's 7 victims. In these 3 rooms that you can't see through lies people who are in one of 3 situations. They're either the final victim, the final survivor, or the Mole. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to talk here to these 7 players as in the order they were eliminated and ask them how they think these final 3 people are going to play out. Just so people know, the final 3 people who are hidden right now, just in case you're confused, is PT, Affleck, and Cosmic. So let's go ahead and get started. Our first eliminated player is Mr. Craftman. So Mr. Craftman, obviously you did not get to see anything except for those first 2 challenges, so you have no idea how things played out through this. But out of those 3 people, let me know who you think will be the final victim, the final survivor, and who is the Mole.
Yeah, as you said, I didn't have much to go off of just on those first 2 challenges, so I'm just really going to take a punt here. I'm going to say Cosmic is the Mole. I'm going to say Affleck is the last eliminated, and I'm going to say PT survived to the end because I believe he was the strongest competitor.
All right. Now, next out was Lil Pie, whose name has changed.
Yeah.
So, who do you think on all those situations? Final survivor, final victim, all that in the Mole?
I think the last person eliminated was Cosmic, the last survivor was Affleck, and that the Mole was PT.
Okay. Next out was Mr. Stig. Stig, your thoughts?
I don't have much to go off of. I've actually said to Boz a couple. I kind of, what did I do? I said who I think was the Mole when I got eliminated. But I'll let Boz continue that later. But I'm gonna go off of the way I got eliminated and say that Cosmic is the Mole. I think Affleck is the last eliminated, and I think PT has won.
Okay. Now, next out was the Flying Angel. What do you think, Flying Angel?
So what I've been gathering so much about, I'm thinking about like PT's gonna be the last eliminated, and Affleck's gonna be the last survivor, and Cosmic is the Mole.
Okay. Now, after Angel, Flames went out. Let me walk over here. We got to go over to this side. Flames, your thoughts?
I think Cosmic is the last elimination. I think Affleck is the runner-up, and PT is the Mole.
Okay. Now, after Flames, Matt went out. Matt, your thoughts? Okay.
Good thoughts, Matt. I love it.
Matt rage
Oh.
quit.
Hold on, he's messaged me. He's messaged me saying bad internet.
All right,
Matt,
his
that was the
internet
best
was the mole.
timing.
that was almost like Gizmo when he wouldn't talk.
His internet was the mole.
All right, so Matt, your thoughts?
I am pretty sure that PT is the mole. That's his show, but I think Affleck's got it in the bag and it's Victor, and I think Cosmic is the final eliminated player.
Okay. All right, George, your thoughts. Use the Force.
Can I
Wow.
say what I thought? I can say throw it out through it, I guess. For most of this game, I thought it was either PT or Cosmic. In the end, I put more on PT, and that didn't work out for me. So I'm thinking the last eliminated is Cosmic. The winner will be PT, and Affleck is the mole. I might be wrong on that, and if I am, I'm happy nonetheless. I'm glad
All right.
made it here.
All right. Okay, well, that is all. And I can't ask Poker Retro Combo, my helpers, because they know. So we're going to get to that point now where we make the final reveal. So this is the last eliminated player. Be ready, guys. Once you see yourself switch to survival, that means you are the last eliminated. Come on out when I say to, and then take a seat next to Matt. And then we'll see how shocked people are, and then we'll proceed on. After we ask you a few questions, we'll proceed on with the last. All right, helpers, are you ready?
Yes.
Final three, are you ready?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do this.
All right, let's reveal who is the mole's final victim.
Oh,
What?
wow.
Wow.
Ah.
Yes.
PT, final victim.
Oh my god.
Go stand over-
I
or
think
sit
I
over by
know
Matt.
now. I think I know.
I got it so far.
I was
Okay.
bouncing between PT and someone else, but now I know.
Wow.
So PT, your thoughts on how, obviously you being the last eliminated, how it's going to play out here with these final two?
Well, I thought I knew the whole time since like quiz 3 that was Affleck, and I was always going all in on him. But considering I'm sitting here now and I didn't hear any mention of a tie yet, and I did that quiz pretty quickly, for all I know, it could be Cosmic. That's the mole, and maybe Affleck did win. So I don't know.
All right. All right, you guys, just really quickly, can't say show of hands, but show of voices. Who thinks the final survivor is Cosmic?
I
Me?
I guess I
I-
do. I
Based-
don't know.
Based on what PT's just said, I'm thinking Affleck's now the mole.
All right, now who thinks that the final survivor will be Affleck?
Me.
Hi.
It's Affleck.
It's definitely Affleck.
Definitely Affleck.
I know that for a fact now.
All right, so you guys ready to see who is the final survivor?
Yeah.
Let's
Yes.
do
Yes.
it.
I don't want to.
All right, final survivor, reveal yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I was
And
so
Mole,
Anyway.
reveal
wrong.
yourself.
It's funny. Matt was
Oh
Matt
my
was
God,
telling me he thought I was the
Cosmic!
mole, and everyone knew it. I was telling Affleck I thought Affleck was the mole, and everyone knew it. And both Matt and I looked equally ridiculous.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Never would have
Cosmic
thought
was
of
my
that.
second choice.
All right, so Mr. Affleck, how does it feel to be the final survivor, the only survivor?
It feels amazing. I had no idea what just happened. That is one heck of a roller coaster. Like, this is amazing. And I
Go-
would have never thought.
Just to give a little detail, who did you think was the mole going into that final quiz?
PT, definitely. I thought, yeah, just PT, definitely.
Oh my God, we both thought each other.
Wow.
Wait, has that ever happened?
Hold on. No one put Cosmic.
No one.
What?
I don't
No
think
one
Has
they
this
put-
never
ever
Called
happened with the final
Cosmic,
two
that was an
players
amazing
both guessing
game.
each other instead of the mole?
Yeah, so this is a first. PT obviously thought it was Affleck. Affleck thought it was PT. Affleck, it was not a tie. Helpers, correct me if I'm wrong, but Affleck got one right. PT missed every question.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Best
Ow.
game.
This is deja vu for
Damn,
me.
son.
We made history right
Oh
here.
my
Yes.
God.
Deja vu.
Cosmic, I think there was only one time a player put your name on the quiz. We believe if we haven't gone back and looked, we'll do it more for the reunion. We think George might have put your name down once,
Yeah, I think it was me.
but
He was-
nobody throughout the quizzes except you. Obviously, you knew you were the mole. So
Yeah.
we'll talk to you here in a second, but let's see the final scores. Kama, are you ready to reveal the final scores?
Ready.
Okay, so on the left, you're going to see the players' points, and on the right, you're going to see the mole's points. If the player scored more, Affleck is the winner. If the mole scored more, Cosmic is the winner. And this is the closest it has ever been in all of these seasons.
Oh my god.
So drum rolls don't need to be happening, but if you want to make drum roll sounds, please do. Comma, little drama, and then reveal it. $36.70 for the players,
Oh.
$37.40 for the mole. The mole takes it
That's
by 70 diamonds.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Wow.
that's one
That
challenge.
is
what
incredibly
happened when I
close.
left?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but what happened when I was eliminated?
I just looked through my notes and I figured out why Affleck won. There was a quiz question about how many questions you got right in the long and winding road, and we got the same amount right when I was hidden as when Cosmic was hidden, but we got a different amount right when Affleck was hidden.
So going into that final challenge, it was so close. And just as a little tease for you guys, we did actually, I'm not going to say how many, but we did have success in the long and winding road, which doesn't happen often. How much success we had, you'll have to see. But it made it very, very close. So, Mr. Cosmic,
Damn.
quick thoughts on your time as the mole.
It's probably been the best time in Minecraft I've ever had, and I've been loving playing these people.
Boo.
And,
Boo.
yeah, that's it really. I've had a
All
lot
right.
of fun with these people.
You guys, it was like I said, the closest it's ever been. When we start talking quizzes during the reunion, you're going to be amazed at how some of people did. As I said, nobody was really voting for Cosmic, except maybe early on if they were spreading some of the early questions. But like that final, who is the mole? It was hardly ever his name picked. So it was really a battle at the bottom. A lot of low scores at times from players, and all of that will be revealed in the reunion where we go through everything. But I want to give everybody kind of a chance if they have any final thoughts before we close out this season. Mr. Craftman.
This has been, even though my time on the show was short, I still enjoyed every minute of it. I'm pretty sure in my first quiz I put Affleck down as the mole, but spread votes. But when it came down to that final question, I put Affleck. Did not suspect Cosmic in the slightest. So GG, well played. And but thank you for having me. It's been fun.
All right, Little Pie.
Yeah, as Cosmic said, not sorry, as Kraft said, even though it was really short, I enjoyed it a lot, and I know I went wrong, where I put all my votes on one person, even though I went against my own advice, saying that I should spread them out, but I put them all on one person, and that's basically why I got eliminated.
Okay, Mr. Stig.
Okay. I honestly, now I know who the final three are and everything. I expected that because in my quiz, guess who I put down? The last eliminated and the last survivor. So I knew it was neither of them. So yeah, good job, Cosmic. The one thing that threw me off of you was in episode 2, and as I said earlier, I was telling Boz like who I thought was the mole when I got eliminated, and the first thing I typed to him was Angel,
Who was already eliminated.
who was eliminated. I didn't know that at the time, but then I changed it afterwards to Flames, and I didn't know he was eliminated, and yeah, after just seeing the final three, it was a good game. Very well done, Cosmic, and I enjoyed playing with all of you. So yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Angel. You did make the prediction here correctly. I think you were the only one that predicted all three positions here. But your
Yep.
thoughts?
Well, so far I was like very onto PT being the mole, but I guess I was really wrong about it. 'Cause right after I submit those last answers, I regret everything. But I somehow knew that Affleck was gonna survive, so that was a shocker for me. And Cosmic, you did a really good job. I never suspected you.
All right, let me come on down over here. Next, Flames, your final thoughts.
I had no idea that Cosmic was the mole. I thought it was PT because of his suspicious activities contacting me about the mole. So I thought it was him, but then seeing that he went out last, it looks like my thoughts were wrong.
Okay, and Matt.
I hate Cosmic. But seriously, no, I think he played an amazing game as a mole. I loved playing the mole, even though I wasn't really go so far, but I'm happy at where I went. PT was so mole-ish. And I even said to Affleck, PT's either the worst mole or the best player. And yeah, he was the best player, even though he didn't get to the finale. But yeah, great game. Really enjoyed playing this. Probably best season. So, yeah.
Okay. George.
I am gutted but I'm also happy how far I made it. Cosmic, you were my second pick for the mole, and I can't believe near the end I put it all on PT instead of splitting it like I had been for so long. But great job, you outsmarted everyone here. To our players, great job. I'm proud of every single one of you, and I hope I can get to play again one day.
All right, PT, last eliminated player.
This was amazing to be here, and I kind of Flames was talking about how I spoke with him outside of the game, but I was doing that with everyone. I had said in my original interview that something players should do more is, talk to each other between episodes, get a feel for who might be the mole and who might not be. Now, obviously, I failed at that, but I thought I saw a bunch of signs talking to Affleck that he was probably the mole, and he was happy to let me think that, and he was probably surprised as heck that I kept staying in the game, which might have led him to believe I was the mole. I don't know. But anyway, what else was I going to say? I can't really think of what else I was going to say. So, oh yeah, when I thought I would lose, I actually had a moment just a little bit before this finale started airing that I would lose because Affleck asked a question about, so if we're put in survival mode, does that mean we're the person who's third place and walks out? And I'm like, oh dear, he is asking that question. Am I completely wrong? And I was. Anyway, great season.
All righty. And Mr. Affleck.
First off, PT, I have to owe you an apology because you were the only person that kept sending me messages, and that in my mind, I thought you were the mole, and I trash talked you so much. I apologize, but I mean, this whole season, I don't even know how I made it to be the last survivor. Zero idea. Like, all of these players are so better than me, and I survived. I don't know. This is like the best season I've ever seen. So I want to thank all of you. But Cosmic, nothing on the radar. Never ever. But it's just an amazing season. Just thank you all. It's been an amazing ride.
All right, and I will say the reunion is going to have so many shocking quiz moments and just info because so many crazy things happened on those quizzes. So it'll be very interesting on that. But last and not least, your mole season 6, Cosmic, your final thoughts.
Well, as I said, I've always wanted to be in the mole, and now I am. I've had a lot of fun being the mole, tricking people, and I actually took inspiration from Bond last season, using a bit of his tricks and shenanigans. And I'm actually glad that I tricked everyone, and thank you for all the nice words. So yeah, that's it.
All right, and now I would be remiss if I didn't mention here the helpers. Obviously, Retro, Poker, Comma helped. I think Danny helped with some building and testing,
yes.
And DB also, I think, a little bit too.
Mhm.
So thanks to them also. But these three were here for almost everything when they were able to be. I think Kama had to work one day, but we'll give him a little leeway there. But everybody helped behind the scenes, taking quizzes with me there, making sure we had the right answers, making sure the questions were valid, tabulating them. They pretty much built everything that you see challenge-wise. Many of the challenges were their own ideas. Some were based off maybe an idea I had or that we all spitballed on a document. So big thanks to these three plus DB and Danny. Big thanks to you guys. I know that it's a long haul to do these every Saturday, to commit your time. I know you guys who were eliminated early had to come back today and kind of be on call. I really appreciate that. I know that probably sucks if you had plans you wanted to do. So I very much appreciate all the effort you guys put in to getting from applications to actually playing and being here. I hope that you guys all enjoyed it, and I hope everybody who watched it enjoyed it, and everybody definitely needs to stay tuned for the reunion, because you'll be able to send questions in and ask these people specific questions, generic questions, whatever you want. Players, this will be your chance to give all your thoughts on challenges, how you thought people were mole-ish or how you acted mole-ish. Mole can say what you did that was mole-ish or not. All of that great stuff. We'll go through quizzes, how you all did, how the viewers were voting percentages on you guys throughout. Because every season there's always one or two people that get tagged as the mole by the viewers, right or wrong, generally wrong. And we see the voting happen. Like, say, Stig might be an early target by the viewers. And if so, he goes early, then they flip to somebody else. So it'll be very interesting to see how they vote when the episodes air. So that's going to do it for season 6. If you guys want to say your goodbyes to everybody watching, we'll see everybody at the reunion.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya later.